Hey everybody, Mikey9467 Gaming here. Today I'm actually not going to play any gameplay of GTA 4. I'm just going to go with the cops or something like that. Today I actually want to talk about something, and I wanted to talk about it for a while actually on YouTube. I want to talk about the video game that came out in May of 2014, May 27th, called Watch Dogs. I know a lot of people have been talking about it. I know it's been widely said about. And in fact, I actually played it twice, so I want to talk about that today. I don't really want it to be any type of rant. It might be a rant, but if it is, don't mind. I just don't want to be offensive or anything. I just want to talk about it today. So, anyways, Watch Dogs. Um, Watch Dogs. Um, okay, so the first part, I want to talk about the gameplay, because the gameplay is what the main part is. The gameplay of the game is just, it's not really that fun. Like I said, I played the game twice. And it's just, it just doesn't, it feels very arcadey. I mean, arcadey is not bad, it just feels very just like, realistic. I know it's an open world game. It, it just doesn't feel right. Feel the bullets of your gun, like when you, like, let's say when you pull out a gun, like let's say like right now I'm holding a pistol in GTA 4, but I'm not really gonna compare it to that because you really can't compare the two games. Um, it just feels it's just the gun, the bullets fly. It's like there's so like one shot and somebody is dead. That's what it is. Just one shot, you're dead. And it's like a cheat code. Like, why would you want to have that? We want a challenge. It's just boring when that happens. It's just it's just boring. I mean, why would you want to kill somebody in one hit? In one hit with even with a pistol, like just like the Spec Ops pistol, like, which is I don't even know. It's like a pistol with a silencer on it. It's so unrealistic. Someone died, like a civilian died, and also let me talk about the world now. I mean, the gameplay, like Watch Dogs, the main focus of the game is hacking. So really, you're hacking cameras, you're hacking traffic lights, you're just hacking. Like it's a hacking game. That's what it is. And the hacking also, like I said, I don't want to be offensive or anything. I just want to talk about my opinions about the game and like the overall standpoint of the game, like a general standpoint. I mean, so it doesn't feel like the guns in the game. It doesn't feel like it's made for gun. Like GTA, I'm not trying to compare anything, but I'm just saying GTA is made for guns. Guns play a major role in GTA, as you guys know. GTA's been around for much longer. Watch Dogs just only came out, and it's made by Ubisoft. I mean, Ubisoft's a great company. I have to praise them. They're a great company. But it's just on Watch Dogs, it's just like a really big downfall because the 2012 E3 trailer. It had great graphics. I mean, graphics doesn't play a big role in gameplay, but I mean, it's very surprising for like customers or like gamers because we want what we expect. It's like we didn't expect what was happening here. I mean, it's like it's like I mean, like they show us like a really good version of the game and then they downgrade the graphics of it. I mean, like the graphics doesn't really matter as much as gameplay, but it's just really, and a lot of people say it's just very disappointing. It's just very disappointing. Like they showed us like it has such great graphics, but then it's like they downgraded it for some reason, which is a bit funny because it's supposed to be next gen, and in order to make it next gen, you have to make the graphics good, and you have to make it feel good. And I mean, like I said, I played the game twice, so I have experience playing it, and I mean, it's just the kind of game that like it's just boring as you play it. And okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the map. I'm gonna talk about the map now. And also one more thing, the hacking could have been improved. It feels just very boring. It's like just feels like you're connecting puzzle pieces. I mean, it's just Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the map. The map, Chicago, Watch Dogs version of Chicago. It doesn't even feel much like Chicago. The only thing about that feels like Chicago is the I don't know, the loop or something in the game, and that's it. It doesn't really feel really anything like Chicago. It feels like the game feels very lifeless. Like there's not much to do throughout the game. Um, I mean, and the side mission. I mean, they have a ton of side missions, but the side missions are just all out boring. They're not fun. They have no really purpose to it. Like it's like you feel like you want to play it, but then you don't want to play it. And once you play it, it's just boring. Like it's just all out boring. So, but I mean, and also the protagonist of that game, the protagonist, Aiden Pierce, which I didn't really like so much. The characters in the game, they don't really have many personalities to them. I know I'm talking about the map right now, but so the map Chicago, it doesn't even really feel like Chicago. Even the loop doesn't really feel like Chicago. Pardon me, sorry. Um, so it's just yeah, it doesn't really feel. It's very small. I mean, even like I'm not really. I guess I'll compare it with the crew. Like the crew, like they came out later the year, which is I even think this game is even better than Watch Dogs. Not to be rude or anything. So it's just way better. I mean, and it's a driving game for starters. It's actually a driving game. So it's like why could a driving game? I mean, like let's say like okay, once again, Watch Dogs really not really focused on driving so much. I mean, there is missions where you can drive, but like I said, I'm not gonna really spoil the campaign of Watch Dogs. I mean, like I said, the character. Okay, so like I said, like the map is just very boring. There's not a lot to it. It doesn't even really feel like Chicago at all. And the pedestrians, okay, let me go on to the pedestrians. The pedestrians, like, they're not realistic. They just walk around very unrealistically. It's like, why would they even put pedestrians in a game and then they just walk around? You can only hack them. Why would you even want to hack them anyways? I don't want to know about this guy's life. I mean, I know they try to make it cool and stuff, but what's the point? I mean, it's so unrealistic. It's like fake information. Like, you can't even see what they do. You can't make many friends. You can't even really make friends at all. And it's just the pedestrians are so unrealistic. Like, just they're all out unrealistic. The pedestrians just why would you even want to hack them anyway? I mean, it's fun to hack them and all, but it's just like why would you want to? It's just pointless. Okay, so let me move on to the characters. Aiden Pierce. Aiden Pierce, he doesn't really feel. He feels like he doesn't really have much personality to him. I mean, I know, like I said, I know Ubisoft tried their best. I mean, I feel bad for them. I know I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just telling you my overall opinions of the Watch Dogs game. And yeah, the characters don't really have much personality to them. They're just it's just they just don't have much personality to them. It's just they and the way the like and there's not much like the main like I said the main focus of the game is hacking. And I mean the hacking doesn't even really, like I said, it doesn't really feel that great. I mean, it's fun, it's okay, but it's just okay. I mean, it's not like, oh, this is so exciting kind of thing. It's just it's very bland. Put it that way. It's just very just bland, just a blend. But I mean, it's cool that you can hack. I mean, it's rare that you can have that. I mean, in GTA, you can. I mean, like I said, I'm not going, to but I guess I'll compare. I mean, you can't really compare the two games, but I mean, like I said, like GTA you can hack, but like only certain to certain extents and to certain standpoints. But and even the hacking in GTA I feel is just much more realistic and better than Watch Dogs. But like I said, the main focus, I mean, the hacking is cool and all, but it's just you gotta make it so that people, when you play the game, it feels exciting and immersion. It feels like just a mini game. Like you're just doing this and connecting that, and like what's the point behind it? I mean, so but okay, so back to the characters. The characters, like I said, they don't really have much personality to them. You don't really care about them so much. I mean, and they just really have no personality to them. It's just, and you know, and also okay, so okay, back to the game. Okay, so story mode. The story mode I didn't. I at first I kind of liked it, but then I didn't like it later on. It just felt a little boring. Like the main, like I said, the main part's hacking once again, and like you're just gonna um you're just hacking and doing all these things, and I'm not really spoiling anything. I'm not going to say any spoilers and anything, but so yeah, the story it's not it feels that fun to me anymore, and it's a bit boring. No offense, but okay. So anyways, cars and driving. The cars and driving in that game is just very surprising. It's like your car is like a heavy duty vehicle. It just takes hardly any damage unless you shoot guns to it, unless you're in a police chase with the SWAT team and when they shoot the sniper rifle. That's when your car will get hit. Otherwise, your car is like a tank. It'll just hit anything in your way. Like all the cars will be flying around and all that kind of stuff. So the driving is just all out unrealistic, but I understand it's trying to implement the future, but it's just the driving is just unrealistic. So, I mean, I don't know if that was intending to be it, but anyways. Okay, so, okay, what should I talk about now? The graphics, although graphics is not matter as much as gameplay, or did I already talk about the graphics? Gun physics. The gun physics don't really feel too realistic. It feels even when you're shooting an assault rifle, it just doesn't feel very realistic at all. It like I guess I'll compare it to GTA. The GTA feels like real life kind of physics. That's the kind of physics GTA has. I mean, like I said, Watch Dogs isn't really focused on guns that much, and it's just it's just it's just not made for that. It's just I mean, it's just the gun physics just feel unrealistic. It's like I'm not really trying to compare. I mean, I'm not saying, but it's just feels very, very unrealistic, the gun physics. And one more thing, the missions are just like it's just very, like I said, very boring. You go to a place. It shows like a red, like, oh, this is a danger zone kind of a thing, and I mean, and it just doesn't feel very good at all. It's just very it's just like the mission is very boring. You just go to a place, it's a danger zone, you have to kill a couple of guards, sometimes you have to be stealthy. But what's interesting is you can still kill them, and you can just kill them by taking them down, which is very interesting. So it's but you know what the main problem with Watchdog is that they didn't promise what they wanted to. It was such a hyped up game, but then it's like the all hype ended once the game came out and people played it. It's just one of those games, that it's so hyped up, and it's just not fun anymore. It's just one of those games, and you know what happens? I guess they just want the money, and I mean, I feel bad for them. I even feel bad that I'm saying it. I just want to tell you my physical opinion. But anyways, so yeah, it just got boring to me, the game, and it just didn't really. I mean, I heard a lot of good things about Assassin's Creed. I mean, I heard bad things about it too, but I'm not really comparing that. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyways, okay, multiplayer. The multiplayer wasn't too great. I tried it once before. It just doesn't feel great. Like, why? I don't know why they even put multiplayer. Like they said, it's like all connected in one thing. Like they go into a single player, but it should be. I mean, it's not really that fun. You just want to hack your information. I don't even know what happened. I don't really experience online too. I played it once in online races. It wasn't really that fun. So okay, I'm gonna talk about the L train now. The L train is all out unrealistic at all. I don't even know why they even put it in there, but it's just very unrealistic. I'm gonna compare it to GTA. The subway in GTA 4 and GTA 5 beat that a million times. So if you really want a game that has a subway in it, or even an L train, buy GTA 4 or GTA 5. The elevated train in GTA 4, when in Broker or Dukes that goes elevated, buy that game or GTA 5. Okay, I just wanted to conclude my video. That's all I wanted to say about Watch Dogs. And have a nice day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.